Remember this? $100 bill. Crisp, tangible, yours. It's more than paper. It's freedom, privacy, power. But in 2025, that power is vanishing. Not because people stopped using cash, but because the system stopped allowing it. Right now, as you watch this, a silent war is being waged. Not with tanks or bombs, but with lines of code and policy papers. A war to eliminate real money. It started subtly. One cafe stopped taking coins, then another. Then your bank removed the ATM on your street. No explanation, no warning. In Sweden, only 1% of payments are made in cash. In Australia, banks are pushing to remove cash entirely by the end of the decade. And in Nigeria, when the government tried to force digital adoption, people couldn't buy food, couldn't pay rent, couldn't survive. It wasn't a glitch. It was a blueprint. They told us digital was better, faster, cleaner, safer, and we believed them. Tap your phone, done. No change, no wallets, but convenience has a cost, and it's never written in the terms and conditions. With every tap, swipe, and scan, we gave up something far more valuable than spare coins. We gave up control. Cash is freedom because it's anonymous. You spend it, you're done. No trail. No middleman, no permission needed. But digital? Digital is data. Every transaction becomes a data point. Every data point becomes a profile. And that profile can be sold, monitored, or frozen. Governments love it. Banks profit from it. Big tech feeds on it. And you're just the product being processed. Now comes the next phase. Central bank digital currencies. CBDCs. On the surface, they seem harmless. A digital dollar managed by your country's central bank. But here's what they don't tell you. CBDCs are programmable. That means your money can be set to expire, be restricted, be censored. Imagine getting paid, but being told where, when, and how to spend it. Your grocery budget limits red meat. Your fuel card gets denied because you've driven too much. You try to send money to a protest group. Block. This isn't fiction. It's already happening. China's digital yuan is live. India's digital rupee is being tested. The European Central Bank just launched its digital euro pilot. And the US is deep into research and development. More than 130 countries, representing 98% of global GDP, are exploring or implementing CBDCs. They call it financial innovation. But behind the marketing is something darker. A future where all money is issued, tracked, and controlled by the state. A future where banks become gatekeepers of your freedom. Where dissent can be punished with the flick of a switch. No trial, no jury, just frozen accounts. Ask the truckers in Canada what happens when you protest the system. Ask Russians hit by global banking sanctions. Ask dissidents in China whose social credit score drops. This is the blueprint. One currency, one account, one authority, and no way out. When you hold cash, you own it. When you hold digital currency, you rent access to it. You think your money in the bank is yours? Try withdrawing $10,000 and see what questions they ask. Try sending $50,000 overseas and see how long it takes. Try living without a card, an app, or a bank account and see how invisible you become. Ownership is becoming an illusion. Everything is moving toward permission-based living, and the key holder isn't you. Why now? Why push this so aggressively in 2025? Because the system is breaking. Debt is at record levels. Inflation is no longer transitory. Trust in banks, governments, and currencies is collapsing, so they're preparing a reset. They don't want you escaping to cash, gold, or crypto. They want you trapped inside a system where every option leads back to them. The IMF, the World Economic Forum, the Bank for International Settlements, they've all released papers, reports, roadmaps. They don't hide it. They just don't advertise it on TV. Without cash, every purchase can be tracked. Every habit can be profiled. Every dissenting voice can be silenced financially. Your money becomes a leash. Shorten it, tighten it, pull it, all with a few lines of code. This isn't the future. This is now. And once cash is gone, there's no going back. This is your warning. Not from a conspiracy channel, not from some fringe theorist, but from the very institutions shaping your future. They've declared war on real money. And most people won't notice until it's too late. Because tyranny doesn't arrive with tanks anymore. It arrives through policy, through apps, through convenience. Use cash while you still can. Diversify. Protect your freedom. And never forget.